students. I'm going to give you a really brilliant demonstration on how to study with flashcards. Welcome to my home. You can see the beautiful art on the walls behind me. It's Sunday. I'm in a t-shirt. It's just great. Forget it. What a day. So anyway, I have a stack of flashcards here, just a few for this demonstration, and on one side I have a Turkish word because I'm studying Turkish, and on the other side the equivalent English word. Now what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go through the stack and I'm going to look at the Turkish words and try to produce the English word. This is what's called the passive version, or the passive direction. It's called passive because it's much easier. As you know, when you're reading and you see words in context, or you just see the word in the foreign language, it's easier to know what it means than it is to produce the word in the foreign language when you're trying to express yourself. It's much harder to go that way, and that way is called active. You're kind of more actively using your brain. So let's go down to the table view here. Look at this tablecloth. Cost 4 lira. So the first word up is sormak, and I know that sormak means to ask, so I'm going to put it in a stack right here. This stack is going to be the cards I get right as I go through. The next word up is very similar. It's sürmek. I forget what it means. It means to drive. I look at it, I got it wrong, so I'm going to put it in a different stack down here. Next word up, ödemek. I know that means to pay. I turn it over, I'm right, goes in the correct pile. Şöyle. Şöyle means in this manner, or so, something like that. I got it, goes in the correct stack. Raf. The word raf means, I don't know, but I'm going to try and make a guess. I think it means cabinet, or something like that. It means shelf. Okay, raf, shelf, goes into the incorrect pile. Are you paying attention to this? Okay. So I'm going to keep going through, putting the cards either in the correct stack or the incorrect stack. Once I go through, I have this little pile. I hope the pile's big, but unfortunately it's little. Cards I've gotten right. Now I'm just going to kind of review all the ones I got wrong. Acele, hurry. Raf, shelf. Sürmek, to drive. You don't actually need to say this out loud. And once I go through, I'm going to kind of then quiz myself for real. Acele, hurry. Got it right, goes into the correct stack. Raf, I can't remember, yet again. So I'm going to put that into the incorrect stack. Sürmek, can't remember. To drive. I'm going to keep repeating this process until all of my cards end up in the correct stack. Once they do, I'm going to take the cards, I'm going to shuffle them up so that they're in a new order. And I'm going to go through one more time. I'm going to repeat it because I'm going to try to prove to myself that I now know what all of these Turkish words mean when I see them. Once I've mastered that and gotten everything correct, I'm going to flip the cards over, I'm going to shuffle them up, and I'm now going to try and learn them in the active direction. This means I'm going to see the English and try to actively produce the Turkish, which is much more difficult. So here we go. Going to repeat the process. To drive. Sürmek. I'm right. Goes in the correct pile. Hurry. Alale or something. Nope. Acele. Got it wrong. Goes into the wrong pile. I keep going through. Blah, 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 blah. Right? Until I'm going to have the two piles, and I want to keep working on the pile that I've gotten wrong. Hopefully, they're all going to end up in this other stack. And once they do, just like before, I'll go through and prove to myself that I know all of them. This way, you've now produced, or you've now studied the words in both the active and the passive way, and you at least have a very good sense for what they mean. You can do this pretty quickly. I've studied as many as 68 words in a day, which I did on Saturday. But usually I study 20 to 30 words a day, something like that. And you can learn the words in about an average of a minute per word. So if you have a stack of 30 words, it should take you roughly 30 minutes to learn them. That's it. That's my little demonstration. That's it. Thanks.